We were finally ready to make our move. The manager locked up, and we watched him go to his car. Then we followed him. He stopped for gas, but it was too crowded to grab him there.
Are you ready to go?
Nah, man, we gotta wait. Too many people around here. Let's see where he go next. We kept following him. Then he pulled into a driveway. We had to get to him before he got inside his house.
Once he arrived at home, he proceeded to take out some belongings out of his trunk before walking to his apartment. Once he got to the top of the stairway and into his apartment, he turned around to shut the door.
The minute I opened the door, I was bum rushed with two guys. Came into my house, flashing in front of my face.
Shut up! Don't look at me! Get on the floor! Don't get on the floor! Get on the floor! Get on the floor with your hands on your side! Let's go!
I was on the couch watching TV, and I see two guys right behind him.
Get on the ground! Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Look at the ground!
And then the next thing I know, a lot of people were yelling, and these two people pushed him down on the floor and kept yelling, everybody down on the floor. I kept thinking to myself, we're gonna die. What's going through my head is, look down, don't even look. I didn't want to see their faces anyway.
Don't you look at me! I'll shoot you right now! I'll put a hole in your head!
I didn't count on his wife and kid being there. Still, I couldn't let that screw up the plan. I had to make sure they were scared and they'd listen.
Don't you look at me! Get over there, you sit down, you keep your head on the ground. Don't look at me, you shut up! Don't look at me, get up. Get up. Don't look at me, don't look at me.
Trevor Woods and his associate ordered the family at gunpoint to sit on the couch,
Put your face in your lap!
while they ordered Mr. Jimenez, the store manager, to sit on the floor.
Hey! Watch that! Get up!
That time, I'm thinking I'm dead, and that's it. I'm gonna die.
We've been following you. I know you're the manager of that store, so you're gonna let me in and you're gonna give me everything in the safe. You got that?
I know that the second robber kept reassuring me because I was crying. Kept saying,
All you gotta do is just give up the money, and we ain't gonna have no problems. You understand?
if you guys cooperate, if your husband cooperates, everything will run smoothly.
We're not gonna hurt you, all right?
The first guy, and Trevor, was the one that was really just agitated and yelling. The second guy was a little more calmer, trying to calm him down and trying to calm us down, because I was crying.
I said, I have no problem capping you. We were pretty worked up at that point. Nervous, you know?
Shut up. Shut up. I didn't ask you that. You're gonna take us back to the safe and you're gonna open it up. You got me? Hey, watch them. I'll be right back.
Things were getting complicated. We needed to take the manager back to the store, and I didn't want to bring the wife and kid with us. Still, I couldn't just leave them.
I kept saying, you can take anything you want. Take everything. It doesn't matter. Take anything you want. But then they said, we don't want anything from you. We want your husband because we're going to go back to the store.
I went outside to talk to Tyler. She was waiting in the car. I told her things had hit a snag and asked her to help. She wasn't happy about it, but said she watched the family while we got the money. I'm gonna give you this pistol. All you do is just go, wave it around, and just make sure she stays quiet. You won't have to use it or nothing. I promise. Do that for me.
All right.
While I was driving, I could feel this guy's eyes on the back of my head. I was hoping he was too scared to take a long look, but it made me anxious, and I was already nervous with the way things were going.
I can see Trevor Woods from the rearview mirror. I can see his face. I can see he's a little agitated. He's sweating. His accomplice sitting right next to me. His face wasn't covered at the time.
We got to the store. The manager unlocked the door and disabled the alarm. Inside the manager's office, he went to work unlocking the safe. I don't want to be wasting time, and I'm pressing him to go faster.
I'm sure Mr. Jimenez wanted to make sure his family was safe and he wasn't taking his time. I'm sure he hurried to the safe, opened it, and you know, he was fearing for his life and the safety of his family.
I started to take out all the cash, the deposits for the day, coins included, put it inside the empty trash can. Maybe $60,000, $70,000 in there. The trash can's about maybe 3 feet high.
We hoisted the can into a shopping cart, started for the door.
Get up, go.
I looked outside, then quickly ducked back in. Damn, I couldn't believe it. There was a police car sitting right out front. We were trapped.